In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college football games happening on November 24, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college football games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Toledo versus Central Michigan. A clash between 2 formidable teams from the West Division of the Mid-American Conference is set to unfold as the Toledo Rockets take on the Central Michigan Chippewas to conclude their regular season journey in the Great Lakes State. This pivotal matchup is poised to showcase the prowess and determination of both squads as they strive to make a lasting impression before heading into the postseason. Toledo, riding high with a remarkable 10-1 record, secured a hard-fought 32-31 victory over Bowling Green in their recent outing, underscoring their resilience even when facing adversity. Despite falling short of covering the spread as a 9.5-point favorite, the Rockets demonstrated their ability to rally and emerge victorious on the road. On the other side of the spectrum, Central Michigan experienced a setback, succumbing to a 34-20 defeat against Ohio in their previous contest. The Chippewas, currently standing at 5-6 for the season, face challenges in meeting the 10.5-point underdog spread, yet their resolve remains intact as they aim to secure bowl eligibility. In the historical context of their head-to-head encounters, the Rockets hold a notable advantage with a 28-23 record over the Chippewas. The most recent clash between these 2 powerhouses saw Toledo dominating with a convincing 38-17 home victory on October 1, 2022. Delving into the statistics and key players, Toledo boasts an impressive offensive arsenal led by quarterback Dequan Finn, who has amassed 2,287 passing yards, 20 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. Finn's dual threat capabilities, complemented by the dynamic rushing duo of Penny Boone and Jacquez Stewart, provide Toledo with a multifaceted attack. The receiving core, spearheaded by Jerwan Newton and Junior Vandross III, adds another layer of potency to their offensive strategy. Defensively, the Rockets showcase strength with Dallas Gant leading in total tackles, Judge Culpepper excelling in sacks, and Maxon Hook displaying proficiency in interceptions. On the opposing side, the Central Michigan Chippewas aim to rebound from their recent loss and clinch bowl eligibility. Quarterback Jace Bauer, with 1,699 passing yards and 11 touchdowns, spearheads the Chippewas' offensive efforts. The rushing tandem of Marion Lukes and Miles Bailey, along with Bauer's ground prowess, contributes to their offensive dynamism. In the receiving department, Jesse Prewitt III, Chris Parker, and Tyson Davis form a formidable trio. Defensively, Trey Jones, Jack Bristol, and Morris White stand out with their contributions in tackles and sacks. Analyzing the strategic elements of the game, Toledo emerges as the superior team with a 10-game winning streak, while Central Michigan grapples with recent challenges. The pivotal factor lies in the run game, where Toledo's prowess, averaging over 200 rushing yards per game, aligns with Central Michigan's vulnerability in allowing over 150 rushing yards per game. This imbalance is expected to favor Toledo, allowing them to secure a commanding lead, especially considering Central Michigan's limited passing attack. In terms of trends, Toledo has covered in 3 of their past 4 games, highlighting their consistency, while Central Michigan has struggled to cover in 7 of their last 10 games. Central Michigan's defensive vulnerabilities, evidenced by their difficulty in stopping opposing offenses and surrendering over 30 points in 8 of 11 games, further accentuate Toledo's favorable position. Considering Toledo's outstanding performance throughout the season and their determination to maintain momentum heading into the Mid-American Conference Championship game, the Toledo Rockets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Moreover, Toledo's unwavering form, particularly on the defensive end, suggests that they are unlikely to falter against a Central Michigan team struggling defensively. Expecting Central Michigan to throw everything into the offensive fray, the matchup is anticipated to evolve into an entertaining track meet. As a result, our full game total pick leans towards the over, expecting an exciting and high-scoring affair between these 2 Mid-American Conference powerhouses. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. UTSA versus Tulane. The UTSA Roadrunners are riding high on a 7-game winning streak, showcasing their dominance with a resounding 49-21 victory over the USF Bulls in their recent home game. Senior quarterback Frank Harris delivered an outstanding performance, completing 3 of 4 passes for 411 yards and 3 touchdowns, while also contributing significantly on the ground with 10 rushes for 112 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. In contrast, the 23rd-ranked Tulane Green Wave, boasting a remarkable 10-1 record, have been quietly efficient despite not garnering much attention. Their 9-game winning streak continued with a solid 24-8 road triumph against the Florida Atlantic Owls, led by junior quarterback Michael Pratt, who went 2 of 28 for 252 yards and 3 touchdowns. As UTSA approaches this game, their confidence is sky high, underscored by their recent offensive prowess. The Roadrunners put up an impressive 49 points in their last outing, with Harris orchestrating a stellar farewell performance at UTSA, showcasing his versatility with both passing and rushing touchdowns. Joshua Cephas also played a pivotal role, hauling in 9 passes for 163 yards and a touchdown. On the season, UTSA is averaging 33 points, while their defense has proven resilient, allowing 24 points per game. Harris, with 17 touchdowns to his name, is poised to continue the offensive onslaught. Tulane, with a formidable 10-1 record, leans heavily on their robust defense, a unit often overshadowed by the headlines generated by their offense. In their recent victory over Florida Atlantic, they demonstrated defensive prowess by conceding only 8 points. Pratt, often underrated, continued his impressive season with 252 yards and 3 touchdowns in the air. Tulane's defense, allowing just 18.5 points per game, is the unsung hero of the team. In the clash of these two powerhouse teams, the defensive statistics tell a compelling story. UTSA, in their last 4 games, has allowed an average of 23 points, while Tulane boasts an even more formidable defense, giving up only 13 points in their last 3 games. Notably, Tulane excels at defending the run, allowing a mere 78.6 rushing yards per game, a critical factor in UTSA's success thus far. So the Tulane Green Wave to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Analyzing the offensive firepower on both sides, expectations are set for a high-scoring affair with both teams projected to score 13-plus points in each quarter. Recent offensive performances support this prediction, with UTSA averaging 40 points in their last 4 games and Tulane putting up 20 points in their previous 3 games. Considering the defensive pressure both quarterbacks are likely to face, the prospect of turnovers and short fields is high. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Missouri versus Arkansas. On the highly anticipated Black Friday showdown, fans can expect an electrifying clash between the number 9 Missouri Tigers and the Arkansas Razorbacks. This matchup serves as the concluding act for both teams in the Southeastern Conference season. Missouri, positioned at an impressive 9-2, has showcased not only their prowess on the field but also an exceptional ability to cover the spread, boasting a 7-4-0 against the spread record. Their recent nail-biting victory over Florida, although falling short of the spread, emphasized the Tigers' tenacity and offensive proficiency. On the flip side, the Arkansas Razorbacks, dwelling at the bottom of the Southeastern Conference West, face a challenging finale. Despite securing a recent out-of-conference win against Florida International, the Razorbacks find themselves in a perplexing situation with coach Sam Pittman, whose continued tenure is a topic of debate. Despite their offensive success against Florida International, questions linger about Arkansas' overall competency in the Southeastern Conference, especially as they find themselves at the tail end of the standings. Missouri's underappreciation in the national conversation is glaring, with their 9-2 record largely flying under the radar. The recent victory over Florida showcased a resilient offense led by Brady Cook, who completed 20 of 34 passes for 331 yards. The Tigers' season average of 33 points per game underscores their offensive firepower, while their defense, allowing 23 points per game, sets the stage for a crucial showdown against Arkansas. As Mizzou aims for a New Year's 6 bid, the teams against the spread performance becomes a testament to their consistency and adaptability. The Razorbacks, under Pittman's somewhat uncertain leadership, may lack the stability needed to contend with a motivated Missouri squad. The Tigers' pursuit of a prestigious bowl invitation could be the catalyst for an elevated performance, fueled by the desire to impress the College Football Playoff Committee. While Arkansas displayed promise in their recent encounter with Florida International, the upcoming challenge against Missouri demands a higher level of offensive prowess. Missouri's staunch defense, conceding only 23 points per game, poses a formidable obstacle for the Razorbacks. Predicting Arkansas to struggle to reach the 20-point mark, the consensus leans towards Missouri securing a decisive victory, potentially by a margin of at least 17 points. So the Missouri Tigers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams boast strong over-under records this season. The veteran quarterbacks, Jefferson and Cook, add another layer of intrigue to the total pick, showcasing their ability to orchestrate high-scoring affairs. With a projected total of 54.5 points, the stage is set for a back-and-forth battle, with both offenses capitalizing on defensive vulnerabilities. The offensive juggernaut led by K.J. Jefferson will undoubtedly be the focal point for Arkansas, aiming to keep pace with Missouri's formidable scoring capabilities. However, the Tigers' offensive strength, coupled with Jefferson's last hurrah for Arkansas, points towards a high-scoring affair. Arkansas' recent trend of surpassing the total in their last 3 games aligns with the anticipated offensive fireworks in this matchup. Anticipate a Black Friday spectacle with points accumulating on the scoreboard. Expect a thrilling offensive showcase between Missouri and Arkansas. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.